Hey guys, I wanted to get a video out there because, well, I like to get videos out there frequently. I think it's good for you guys, and I think it's good for me to get more subscribers and potentially more views. And I find it difficult because of working 9 to 5 job and then going to the gym and things like that. So it takes up a lot of my time. So it's difficult to get these up. Anyway, Tash looking better. Shame it's nearly the end of Movember even, same thing. But this video actually I want to dedicate to a bit of a summary of 531, my experience of it, who I'd recommend it for maybe, or who I think might want to try it. Well, really, I'm just going to say anyone. And my new program, what I'm going on to. Biggest reason for that is I don't think my upper body lifts are progressing like I'd like them to. I don't think my chest and shoulders particularly reacting well to heavy weights, and plus I just want to change. So that's why I'm doing it, and I like the look of a lower push pull, but more about that later. So Wendler 531. My view on it, basically it's awesome. Um, Really, it's based upon 4 compound lifts, really essential lifts, and then you add your accessories. So what I like about it is the fact it focuses on progressive overload, which is exactly what you need when you're trying to gain muscle, because that's what you want, progressive overload. And as long as you're doing that, then you are going to be gaining muscle, and that's what most of us are after. So it focuses really on that. It definitely is great for strength gains. The things I don't like about it maybe is the fact I find lower body lifts really progress fast with it, whereas my upper body really didn't. Even though I was progressing my upper body by 2.5 kilograms each month and my lower by 5 kilograms, I could probably have even progressed my lower body by like 10 kilograms compared to 2.5 kilograms for upper. I don't know if that's just how I reacted to it. I think I've heard other people say they've reacted the same way to that. I mean, it's not that bad a thing, but I just wanted my upper body to progress just as well. Apart from that, I also don't like how the assistance exercises are a bit not random, but there's no prescribed assistance exercises. You just kind of pick and choose them. It's nice because you get variety, but it's also, it would have been nice if he had put some out there that would be ideal to follow. Or, I mean, he has his varieties. There are different programs you can follow, like Big and Boring and a variety of other ones. I can't remember them off the top of my head. But I would have liked more direction in that sort of area and how far to go, because sometimes I found I wanted to do a lot of volume after my main lift, and I don't think that's necessarily the way to go with it. I think if you're going to go for Jim Wendler 531, you should really follow his program and follow it for strength gains more than hypertrophy gains. And as a bodybuilder, you're always going to be wanting to get some hypertrophy in there, tempting anyway. I found, so that's something I didn't particularly like about it, but they're small things. Overall, I had a great experience with it. Things I really liked with it is the fact that it really introduced me to perfecting my form, because you are really focusing on those compound lifts. You have to think about them a lot, and it made me read up on those lifts and really investigate how to best do them. So it really perfected my form. So just for that, it's been outstanding. It also led me to purchase things like chalk, which really helps. It also led me to purchase this weightlifting belt, which again, probably my best purchase I've made since joining the gym. It just helps so much take the lower back out of the lifts, and just helps you push more weight for the muscles that you're trying to target. And recently, I haven't said anything about these, but I purchased some squat shoes. These are just some really cheap ones. They're on offer, just like the belt. I will do a review on these. I've not lifted in them for long. So far, I mean, they give great support. They make getting depth piss easy. I'm liking that. But yeah, I'll do a review on those when I've used them a bit more, because I think it's a bit early doors to try and give a proper review. I don't think it's very good right now. But if you're looking to get some, I mean, strengthshop.co.uk, I'd recommend them just because they have so much stuff on there, and for guys in the UK especially, or Europe maybe, it's better than going to like an American site and trying to get shipping from there. It just costs a bomb. So, things I like about it: it focuses on progressive overload, which is amazing. It's what you need. It also made me learn and get great at doing the compound lifts, squats, overhead press, bench press, and deadlifts. And I liked it. It was structure. It gave some structure, so it made me do progressive overload. Like sometimes you get a bit caught and you don't always make sure you're pushing yourself to the furthest to your limit, kind of. So that was really good. It made me progressively overload. I also really liked the deloads. I've never really made myself do deloads, but they help so much. Like the first week you come back after the deload, you feel like a machine. That session is such a breeze and it helps so much. So they're really good. Things I necessarily didn't like about it that much is it left a bit of room for, like, you could kind of probably muck it up almost by adding too much volume by doing your own assistance exercises. So if there was just a bit more guidance on that, that might have been good. And then what else do I like about it? That's pretty much it. I mean, it's a really good program. It's really mainly for strength, if you want to build your strength, because building strength is great. I mean, you're going to build muscle when you're aiming to build strength, just not necessarily as much as when you're doing hypertrophy. But if you build your strength up, then you can use more weight in the hypertrophy movements. So it's all about, you want to do a periodization. So if you've been doing a hypertrophy program for a long time and you're struggling to necessarily gain that quickly on it now, or you want to switch up, go to this program. It's perfect for those sort of peoples. If you're just introducing yourself to the gym, it's a great program. It'll make you learn about the best lifts to do, and that's great. And if you're just looking for something new, try it. You will not be disappointed. That's what I mainly want to say about it. So just try it. I really enjoyed it, and I'm looking to enjoy this next thing I'm moving on to, and maybe I'll do a whole video on that rather than trying to go off on one now. But it's basically a lower push-pull, then a day of rest, and then a lower push-pull, and I'll keep doing that. And I'm going to switch between a hypertrophy and a strength week. And if you have been watching anything by Matt Ogus, you'll notice that it's very similar to his. It is basically a copy of his. I've done a few things a bit differently to suit my own needs, rather than because his is obviously a bit customized to him. So I'll show you that, even though it might not be new to you, but it's new to me. I've not tried doing a lower push-pull before, so I'm really looking forward to it. I just did a lower leg session, strength session today, and that was really good. Squats was my first movement, which I really concentrate on, like Jim Wendler does on his, and I did 5 sets, and I was aiming for 4 to 6 reps, and I did 150 kilograms and I got 4 reps for each of those. So the way I'm going to progress is I'm going to aim, once I can hit the upper limit of my rep target, so 5 sets for 6 reps, I will then increase the weight. So it's very simple like that. But yeah, guys, basically that's my summary of Jim Wendler, and if you want a new program, go for it. There's loads of information everywhere on it. If you have any questions about it, just shoot. And thanks for keeping tuned.